It's time for a gig update. I'm having a hard time with Ship today, and I just completed a double shop, like 2 orders in one, local drop-offs, and I had a problem at checkout. Now, I have discussed this with my friend Rob. He's a delivery person in town, and I just didn't want to say anything over the past month because I didn't think it would linger on this long. But now they have a lot of offers up here. It's a Wednesday night. Wednesdays are usually slow. It's probably because nobody could get to the orders. I guess I was lucky I got what I got. I just looked again, and there's 13 orders for Levittown, but none of the orders are populating to review them because there's something wrong with the app. In other areas in this market, there's 26 orders, there's 15 orders. I could keep showing you examples, but it's causing a backlog because the drivers, us people who want to get out there and shop and deliver, don't have access to review the shopping opportunities. There's something going down. How sad, because I would take one more, but I might as well head home and work another app. Now I'm going, like I said, this is an update. There's a lot going on with the gigs. A lot of things are, falling apart to be rebuilt. And I'm very sad about Shift because I was in the mood. However, things happen for a reason. I do believe that. Let me discuss me retiring from delivering scheduled deliveries. I was working the app, delivered app, which is now transitioning into Expedite, which is linked to Easy Cater. And in my market, unless you're delivering thousands of dollars worth of food, you're not going to receive an over a $100 payout. I've been averaging 30 to 40 bucks to a week, keep it pretty local. And I went to go take a couple last week, and they sent it to me, and then they took it away, then they canceled. Now they're doing a more extensive background check with Gigi, and Gigi leads you to Yardstick, and they're telling me my registration is incorrect. They told me that I submitted the wrong numbers. It doesn't match the picture of the registration. So I went to go re-enter, and there's no way to do it. So it allowed me to take another picture. Well, if I can't re-enter it manually, the number, that's never going to get fixed. There's nobody. I really don't want to waste any more time on worrying about my background check going through to deliver scheduled deliveries for the old delivered, which is now Expedite, which is really Easy Cater. You know how that works. They're all commingling with each other. I'm finished with that. It's interfering with me moving forward. I'm ready to level up, but I do still have to go out, and I was Shipped. Man, that means tomorrow they should be really, really busy if nobody can review the shops today. I just completed a double one, and I just received a $10.30 tip from one of them. So, I don't understand what's going on here. I mean, there's 26 orders in another area in my market. This Target here has 18 orders or 16 orders, but they're not populating, so I can't review them. I will pass the store to see if I can grab it. Anyway, I don't want to spend any more time trying to fix it. And I just renewed my car insurance. And with Spark, of course, I knew I was going to have a problem because this is my third time uploading my renewed insurance, and I couldn't do it without help. And I said, I'm clicking the link, but they immediately helped me, and it was accepted in like 2 minutes. And the same thing happened with Uber Eats. I went to go upload it, and I was approved like in 20 minutes. Their systems, they have that down. Shipped, I didn't have to upload a copy of my renewed car insurance. But with delivered, expedite, they want to do a more extensive background check. I don't feel it's worth the time or energy anymore. I speak to my friend Rob. I mention him often. He's very into, right now, working scheduled deliveries, and he's working his ass off during the last slow time until, and now I just got a $4 tip. Cool. So that's cool. So $14.30 in total from 2 deliveries that were very local, and it was an easy shops. So we just spoke yesterday many times, and I said, I'm done. I'm letting you know. I went into my phone and I turned off all my notifications from delivered. Then I went into the delivered app and I turned off all my availability. Then I deleted the app. He did write back, you might get notifications because you didn't delete your account. You know what? If I can't deliver, if my background check is not complete by September 1st, you can't work on the platform anymore. I'm not re-uploading or downloading, whatever you want to call it, the app just to delete my account. I'll write it out. I didn't receive any notifications today. I shut everything off. I'm done with that. They want you to deliver $600 worth of food for $30. Set time aside, go to the pickup, go to the drop-off, unless it's very local, and they haven't been. Only a couple in the past month. And last week, I went to go accept 2. They sent me a notification. I reviewed it. I said, sure, I'll take that. They said, already taken twice. And the one time before that, I took an order, and they canceled it. I woke up, and I started making coffee, and they canceled it on me. I'm done with the scheduled deliveries. There's something going on there. Let them figure it out and let them get other people to do it. Someone else's turn. For 2 years, I did pretty good with delivered before it turned into expedite, which is linked to Easy Cater, which is linked to Gigi, which is linked to Yardstick. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. They're trying to automate everything to the point where there's no human communication whatsoever. At least when I was uploading my insurance for Spark, I got a person immediately. I didn't have a problem with Uber. With Shipped, there has been glitches with Shipped when I get to the checkout, whether it's on self-checkout or the cashier, but there's a human on the phone immediately. They're very big on that. Something's wrong with the app, obviously. You know what? Let's take a look right now. I will let you look with me. I'm going to the app, view available offers. Levittown 12. I want to work. I'm here. I'm going to pass the store. They're going to be so busy tomorrow. Look at this. Oh, man. Look at this. Huntington 15. Holy cow. Port Jefferson 22. Because the workers like me can't review the offers to go into the store and shop and deliver. Westbury 20. Is that opening? This app is not opening. And all the orders are coming in from the customers and nobody can take them. I guess I got really lucky with that double batch. Look at this. Oh, there was an error. Tap to retry. Tap to retry. It's not working. Oh, look at all this work. So I have retired from scheduled delivering. I'm not going to inform anyone because you can't even get someone to help you figure out why information isn't getting uploaded to the background check. Let someone who's earning that big paycheck figure it out. Figure it out. Here's one more example. I've been working online, making a lot of connections. There's a lot of opportunities coming up, and I'm getting ready. And I'm not going to miss out on them. And they're giving big bonuses. And I'm going to show my worth. Anyway, this company reached out to me March 26th. And they reached out to me with a very old domain name that I haven't used in years. I don't even own it. I wasn't renting it. I haven't rented it in over a decade. It was like Shipload of Coupons or something like that. And the person reached out to me with that, and I reached out and I said, well, here's a minute screenshot. I took a screen recording to show there was a glitch. And I said, what happens when this happens? Do I lose the lead? If they buy other products from, I led that person to the website. If they don't buy the product that's in the link, but they buy other products on the platform because I led them there, do I earn commission from that? She ignored me. And I even looked her up on LinkedIn. And then a few days ago, she sent me a link. Check us out. I created a new Instagram page. You know, please follow us there. So I went over her head. And I went to LinkedIn. And I went to higher ups. And I said, this is the person I'm dealing with. Here is a 1 and 25-second video. I want my question answered, or I'm not going to move forward promoting your business. And I don't want to say too much yet until I'm ready to upload all the posts and upload the videos to let people know there's a lot of changes going on. And it's an opportunity to earn a lot of money if you know what you're doing. A significant amount of money that you could go, yeah, hey, it makes up for all those times you worked for free. And I'm going to show my worth. And the higher ups contacted me and they reviewed the video. And they even sent me more information. I said, yeah, I want more information. I'm going to use it as marketing materials. And they reviewed my work. Why didn't that worker help me out? But she was like, look what I did. Check out our Instagram. But you're not answering my questions. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of changes. And it's with the big stores. Amazon. I did say in one video, why is Walmart saying no to me? They're not saying no to me now. Because things are rolling out in a different way. But I knew this at least 6 months ago. So guys, there's just so much going on and it's all linked. Even with the apps. They're on the websites that I'm an affiliate to. Everybody wants a little piece of the pie. Everybody wants, buy the products from us, buy the products from us, buy the products from us, buy the products from us. All the apps are up there. The shopping apps. Next to Amazon and Walmart. Absolutely. So I have a lot of work to do that I want to really share. But I really wanted to work today. I was like, oh, this kind of day should be slamming. Look at that backlog of orders. Tomorrow should be kicking. But I wanted to be outside tomorrow and work and, you know, at least be outside and work online. But if it's going to be that busy because of the backlog of orders, because shipped, they're receiving a lot of orders, but us workers can't review the offers to accept them, get in the store, shop, and deliver. That stinks. So until the next video clip, this was an update about gigging, and I'm retired from scheduled deliveries. They just want to pay too little. They want you to deliver hundreds of dollars of food for a big $20, $25, and $30. You can keep it and set time aside to be there at the pickup and all the stuff that goes on in the field and then drop it off. I just don't want to be bothered anymore. All right. The app did glitch a little bit while I was in the store. She was very understanding and helpful. She even sent me pictures to fill me in on what was on the list and what I already had in the cart. She was very helpful. And then all of a sudden, it started working again. So I wrote, I found everything on your list. The very last bag of cookies too. Nutella cookies. Thank you for the help. The shipped app was down for an hour earlier. On my way to check out. And she was very happy. Okay, perfect. Thank you. So I got through it. It really wasn't that difficult, but for like 5 minutes, the app just didn't work. And I just shut everything down, shut down my phone, reopened the app, and then it started working again with the help of her pictures. And then after she sent me these, all of a sudden it started working again with no problem. Okay, I dropped off that last order. I went to take a screenshot of my last shipped, the one I shopped at with that lady's help. It paid $29.07. But when I sign into shipped, it's just not working. There's no luck here. Payment history is gone. Good thing I already cashed out. I did, because I had a couple from the other day too. Wow, look at that. It's spinning and spinning. If she gives me a tip, that's a great way to end a short shift. There's a lot of orders on the Shipt app. And I was on Wantor Avenue, and I was like, should I go back to Target? They had so many choices because they're backlogged, because the app went down for an hour, because people probably said, you know, let's start over again tomorrow. So there was a lot of choices, but I don't want to get home like 11:15. I'm almost home now, and I want to be in my apartment within 20 minutes. So that's it. I gave an update with the gig world, and you know, this is the tail end of the summer. September's tough. School opens. I feel it won't get back to normal until the third week of September. You have the Jewish holidays, you have school opening, and then the kids, they kind of start school and they get a lot of time off. There's a lot of things going on the first half of September. That last big break, Labor Day weekend. You get it. So hang in there, everybody. If you're a gigger and you rely on this income, I hope you get through it, you know. It's there's a lot of glitches, there's a lot of changes, there's a lot happening all the way around, across the board. And don't let it take you down. Until the next video clip, have a good one. Bye, everybody.